Hello, and welcome back to episode 36 of Rule the Waves 2 German Brawlers. May 1940, at war in the Great Central European War. We did get it updated to now version 1.05 Bravo. We have a lot of our capital ships damaged at the moment. We have a few more coming in 6 months or less. And we have our Lutzow design almost finished. I think I have handled everything I wanted to between turns. I know we just finished that battle. So let's keep moving forward. Yes, dominating. But, yeah, I know. Rebellions and invasions. Still more errors. I can't help but think that it's because this game has been running since pre-release. Armagnac. That's actually a decent looking carrier. No. I'll assign them the extra stuff. Our raiders doing their job. Coastal raid. Their objectives, please. And Great Britain joins. Excellent. Will not be alone. The Constance. She look like 15 7-inch guns. That's actually threatening. We are looking for 2 ships, any 2 ships, somewhere near the Italian island of Sicily. Radar contact. So useful having radar. Slow down time slightly so I can see which way they're traveling. Looks like both are headed south. We'll come in directly on this one. Come up to full speed. Not that that's impressive anymore with these older cruisers. And I'm guessing this is going to be a transport. Still can't identify it. It is 1:50 in the morning. And they abandoned ship. Not that I've identified her yet. There we go. Yes, the crew abandoned ship. Is it still moving then? Now let's take a look at what this is over here, which appears to be coming to an intercept course. Recon just taking off. I have 1 hour until dawn. Alright, opening fire on unidentified ship. Getting plenty of hits on it. And it is a large merchant. Wow, we're wasting a lot of ammo on this. How are they still maneuvering? Or is it the sheer volume of shell weight impacting the side of this transport, causing it to shift heading. Alright, having done that, and with dawn arriving, let's jet out this way. We'll use our float planes. Speed up time, head generally southeast, get out of torpedo and dive bomber range for the Italians. Have what appears to be 2 destroyers and a transports to the west. Airbase at Tripoli was hit. No bomb hits. Aircraft destroyed. Maybe I'm being foolish now. What have we got here? Another small transport. We have open fire. Turn in. All ship damage. Turn in, and they are done. We head east-southeast again. It's all the overlapping air. Tripoli hit again. And that'll be that. We got 3 transports. Ship details, not that they're particularly interesting. 4 bomb hits in Tripoli. Battle of Sicily done. Take a look at the Lutzow. I don't know why it pulls up both of those. Pull up the Lutzow. I have 43 tons left. Not really a lot to work with. Remember being reasonably happy. I mean, we could shove a couple more AA guns because as time goes by, we get more availability to shove more on. I might actually drop the tertiary guns. What I don't know is I can actually add that many more secondaries. Oh, yeah, that's enough. Part of the reason to do that being multiple calibers of heavy anti-aircraft has a tendency to degrade the performance of both. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that then. It'll be like a 1-month revision, and then we can start to lay down the first of these. Or not. Can't rework it because I already opened it. Nah, it's fine. Irritates me, but it's fine. It's the least of the small issues we have to deal with. Go to air groups. You have Tripoli, which has plenty of fighters. Maybe I should expand it again. And we have Emden. Try to duplicate Tripoli. Well, I don't think we need quite as many fighters. Yeah, let's bring the fighter complement down to 16 then. And then we'll go with 4 flying boats, 4 medium bombers, and then 8 torpedo bombers, 8 dive bombers. And we'll see how that works out. Given the amount of aircraft traffic in the Mediterranean, do I want to expand that airbase? Using 5 million in aircraft? Let's go ahead and expand them. Emden and Tripoli. Throw on some bigger docks. Reminds me I should be checking Kamchatka. Not that it really needs it that much. And 1 month until we get 2 of our battle cruisers back. So they should actually be available as soon as we generate this next turn. Something I keep forgetting to look at. I have 2 dive bombers now, of which hasn't fully been developed yet. I have the new medium bomber. We'll wait and see for aircraft development then. Really call off the invasion of Tunisia. But we have several capital ships arriving. I don't want to leave it in place since the planning's been done. New Italian destroyer with dual turrets. Foam extinguisher systems. Mine laying subs. Care if it's tantalizingly close, I just care what we actually have. Ooh, a new flying boat. Bigger bomb load, not that I'm too concerned about that. Oh, the range is way more. Better max speed, better firepower, better toughness. Lose a corvette. And the Italians might have lost a heavy cruiser. Long engagement. Coastal raid. This is not a coastal raid. This is a lot. Well, is it really? 1 battleship, 2 battle cruisers. Then we have the corvettes around there. And these are corvettes. Okay, yeah, this isn't as big as it looked initially. Actually, let's bring them up to 20 and they will cruise at 16. Let's take a look at no searching needed. We want a heavy cap. We want to prepare our torpedo bomber or torpedo bombing. They're ready. All right. I mean, they're not. They have to be fueled up and brought up on deck, ready for a strike. Accelerate time. All our aircraft is zipping about now. First sighting. Supposedly a heavy cruiser. South-southeast. We're going in the right direction. Southeast cruiser. East-northeast. Main force heading south. 5 battleships, 2 carriers. Battleship carrier headed east. Headed south. All sorts of conflicting reports now. But we know they're over there. Alright, we shot down a few enemy dive bombers. Huh? One bomb hit. Enemy aircraft approaching. From where I know. Oh, there they are. Torpedo bombers. One aircraft destroyed. And then we have ours approaching theirs. Speaking of, oh, wrong button. Torpedo bomber. Want to target this location, I think. Have them ready. Ready to strike. Enemy heavy cruiser hit by a torpedo. Radar seeing some more of those French torpedo bombers. A lot of air combat over Emden. Fighters can carry 250-pound bombs. I don't think it's really worth it. And we'll bring our carriers up to 20 knots. Aircraft approaching. And no hits. No hits. Emden again. Oh. First sightings. Bombers are ready. Shift target over here. Launch the strike. Bring this squad up to max speed. And actually continue on in a westerly direction, I think. Firing at what appears to be a battleship, the Cayman class. 14-inch guns, 14-inch belt. Might actually be a challenge. Considering our deck thickness, we might be better off staying at range. Rare as that is. Let's see what the rest of them are. We have an ocean class, which... Oh, actually, that's a newer one. And with 16-inch guns and a 4.5-inch deck, we close. Is that a battleship? Tiny. I guess it's not tiny. Goyman bounces off the turret. Goyman secondary hit. Diamond takes a 14-inch. Goyban takes a hit. Carriers will go northwest. Diamond takes a 16-inch hit. That'll be from the Brits. 214 into the ocean. 16 into the Cayman. Small gunnery. Goyban takes a belt penetration. Cayman takes 14-inch. Goyban bounces off the belt. Disabled turrets on the Goyban. So we're down to one turret. May turn away. Oh, we do have the Durflinger. Forgot we have both of them. But let's hit a little bit. 16-inch into the Trident. 12-16, and we have the Reichlau, which is probably the oldest with the 13-inch guns. Ocean takes a 14. Raven takes a belt extended hit. Oh, both of them splintering perforating the uptakes. That's frustrating. I hate that you can get that multiple times. Weapon superstructure hit. Ocean class takes 14. Two more 14s into the ocean class. Keep turning away slightly. 16 into the inch into the Trident. Belt penetration to the Goyban. Two 16s into the Trident and a 14 into the Cayman. Some action above Air Station Emden again. Two 16s into the Trident. Goyban takes another penetrating hit. Again into the belt. Still doing alright. Trading hits. 14 into the Cayman. Another penetrating hit into the Goyban. Specifically the belt. Empress of India taking a hit. Not really concerned about 4-inch guns. 14 and a 16 into the French line. Empress of India bounces off the deck. 116, 114 into the French line. 16 into the Cayman. Two 14s into the ocean. Here are two carriers worth of torpedo bombers. Two 16-inch hits into the Cayman. They've got to be hurting by now. Three 16-inch into the Cayman. 14-inch into the ocean. Yeah, we managed to take out one of their turrets. Wayman's still down. Nope, she's got all but one turret. Cayman takes three more 16-inch shells. Gotta hurt. Our destroyer is actually getting chewed up. The Teviot will probably not make it. 14-inch into the ocean. Empress of India takes two penetrating hits. One of them a waterline. down to 25 knots. Let's see, that's 6 bars with 5 heavy hits, 13 heavy hits, and we've got 6. 47,000 tons versus 40,000 tons. Another disabled turret on the Goyven. Belt penetration in trade for a 14-inch hit. Torpedo bombers are now preparing to approach. Here's the first one, 14-inch hit. Diamond class hit by 2 torpedoes out of 4. That's amazing, actually. 14-inch into the ocean. There's the second set. Empress of India submerged torpedoes hit. And Kaiman hit by a 3rd torpedo. Aerial torpedoes, so they're not as devastating. It is 3:55 in the afternoon. Dusk is 4 hours away. Reichlau takes 14-inch hit. 16-inch into the Kaiman. 14-inch into the Reichlau and the ocean. Their formation pretty heavily disrupted at this point. 2 14-inches into the Reichlau. 14-inch into the Reichlau. 14-inch into the ocean. Trident coming close. Carrier now. Actually curve it in a little bit, go west, northwest. And they are turning away. I'll cut in 3 14-inch into the Trident. 16-inch into the Trident. Let's cut in a little closer. Diamond definitely lost speed. 2 14s into the Trident. 2 14s into the Trident. Lalonde and escorts approaching. Goyben engine room hit from the deck. Yeah, 21 knots. It's starting to put us into rather slow range. Heavy shell into the Trident. Cabin completely DIW. Oh, let's lock this. Electric power disabled on the Goyben. Kaiman is still making some way. Alright, we have some dive bombers approaching. Lalonde takes 14-inch shells. No bomb hits. No bomb hits. Heavy shell into the Kaiman. That's a waste. Might be a waste. Might not, actually. Derflinger takes a medium penetration. 14-inch into the Lalonde. Lalonde, maybe. Electric power restored for the Goyben. (16-inch into the Goyben. I mean the Lalonde. 3 more heavy shells into the Lalonde. Lalonde is now done. So we got a Kaiman and a Lalonde. Goyben's lost a lot of speed. The Derflinger still has 24 knots and really hasn't taken much damage. Bring our carriers back down south. Kaiman really doesn't need more hits. Lalonde taking more hits. probably maneuver with those destroyers nearby. Lalonde hit by a torpedo. Not that she needs it. Lalonde hit by another torpedo. Think she's dead, Jim. All the destroyers picking on the Lalonde now. Comes south. We have 7 more torpedo bombers approaching the enemy battle line. And their destroyers are turning about, going for a close approach. We'll continue to turn southwest and cut back southeast. Cut back southwest. We're starting to get rounds into the Espingole. Trump pronouncing very Spanish rather than French. Wayman takes a torpedo. Alright, she should probably detach and go home. If she hasn't already. How's the Empress of India for that reason? Or for that matter? She's still doing okay. Enemy battle line going kind of slow. Surflinger takes a secondary battery hit. Ocean class takes a 16-inch shell. Surflinger takes a heavy hit. Critical hit. And that took out both forward turrets. Alright, calling it off. They can have it they can take the field. I'm not going to pursue them further. Do have enough. Well, we don't have very many. Could do 5. Let's do it though. Ready to strike. There. Oh yes, coordinated strike, please. They're already going max speed. Like we're recovering fighters as well right now. Ooh, enemy aircraft approaching the carrier division. What have we got? 7 torpedo bombers? Our cap is there. Make a hard turn. Trident gets a 14-inch shell. We'll come back south. Yes, the Empress of India has now been slowed significantly. Trident takes another hit. What do we got for damage on these? No parent, light, medium, 1 turret down. Being down a battlecruiser, and half of the guns. Well, no, the Empress of India has 5 turrets, that's right. Like, we're not in terrible shape, but I don't terribly want to risk too much. Looking for. It's fine. Pinging on that destroyer again. Actually, speaking of destroyers, send ours to go do some good. See what they come up with. And we'll send out our strike to here. Launch. We'll drop to 20 knots, allow the Empress of India, which is down to 16 actually. We want to allow them to reform. We'll drop to 12. Ocean is hit. Ocean is hit again. I mean, the ocean's hit with every shell that misses. Har har har. The ocean class is hit by another 14-inch shell. Another 14-inch shell. Drag them out. They're gonna come this way. I'm more than happy to accommodate. Ocean takes another 14-inch shell. Enemy aircraft approaching. What do we got? I don't see where these aircraft are. Unless they're up here, but no, those are all ours. Another 14-inch shell for the ocean. Oh, it's one of our corvettes, so we don't see where the aircraft are. Here come the torpedo bombers. Only two, so how useful will they be? They're approaching. Three more torpedo bombers approaching. So yeah, this will be the two strikes from our carriers. Reichlau takes two torpedoes. Reichlau being the one with 13-inch guns. Might be done for then. Head due south. Kind of observing what they're going to do from this point. And potentially to pick off the Reichlau if two aerial torpedoes was not enough. If she lags behind. Up a bit. How's the Empress of India? Max speed is 16, so that's probably permanent. Select our turf flinger again. And our destroyers are going to approach the Reichlau and finish her off. Or, no, they're getting too far ahead. Yeah, our carriers are not going to do anything at this point. Set them to cruise, leave them alone. And we'll follow the action from the battle cruisers as we approach dusk. Great, because our destroyers are just now getting to the point where they're taking hits. They use the cover of darkness to get in a little bit closer. Or they can waste torpedoes at long range. You know, either or. G11 getting pretty close. Gonna get herself chewed up. Come up in speed a bit. Empress of India won't be able to keep up, but that's okay. Destroyers maintain contact and harassing the Reichslau. Appears to be continuing to slow. Is all parent turrets still active? Hitting her with secondaries. Checking to see if she has torpedoes. Which she does. And full dark. Come in close. Wait, been reattached, really? And I don't mind having the guns. Certainly slow enough now. And she has no semi-permanent flooding? Good. Here comes their destroyers. Turning away. 14-inch hit on the Reichslau. We approach in close. 14-inch. 2 14-inch. 1 heavy received. Light gun that penetrated, but couple medium penetrations. Couple heavy hits, but we're trading back for heavy shells. And then a whole bunch of heavy shells. And then a whole bunch more. So the Reichslau should be done. If we can snag this destroyer as well. Although I doubt we'll be able to. Yeah, she's getting away at this point. Unidentified ship up here, huh? Yes, yes. Stop wasting your torpedoes on the Reichslau. Boss is da. Get out of torpedo arc. In case that's a concern. It's kind of slow and sluggish though. And already disabled? Oh, no, it was a destroyer. Wow. Okay. Well, they're not gonna make it. Just now hitting the 50% ammo mark. We will turn back. Accelerate time as soon as we can. Yes. And there's the carrier division back. They're no longer engaged, so we can accelerate time. It's an unknown ship. Wait, why way up there? Accelerate time again. Run out the clock. We run into whatever that is. We'll beat it up. Known radar contact. North. I'm up to full speed. Oh, wow. What is this? Not sure I want to encounter this. Like a lot of light ships. Going reasonably fast. Our absolute max would probably be the Goibin at 24 knots. Or is it the Derflinger that has 24 knots? Derflinger. Let's get you guys going. These will be escorts. Hard to starboard. Continue starboard as they have a torpedo solution on us. Couple 4-inch into what is an apparent battle cruiser. We still haven't identified. That's already disabled, so that was definitely a destroyer. No forward guns to engage this battle cruiser. Ah, that was this guy up here. I wasn't paying attention. 2 torpedoes. Minor damage. Hard to port. If it'll do it. There they are. Possibly shooting torpedoes again. Wow, we got a destroyer with a torpedo. Unidentified ship with a torpedo. Come to starboard slightly. They're going to outpace us. Couple hits on the... Mostly it's just the light batteries hitting the battle cruiser. More to port. Bill's hit by a torpedo. This light cruiser. Oh, over here. Empress of India doing a little bit of her own thing. But hard to starboard. Face them. I don't think that is a light carrier. And some 14-inch hits on it. Previously identified as a battle cruiser. No, it actually is a light carrier. Having seen the size of the force, I had an inkling that it might have been the enemy carrier fleet. French do have some carriers. Oh yeah, I always do that. I see the report. They have 3 CVLs, 2 fleet carriers. Well, now they have 2 CVLs. How's Derflinger handling? Other than those forward turrets being disabled. Or I guess I should say destroyed. Not that they're necessarily like outright exploded into little gibbets. This episode's run a little bit long. I would love to just pull through and have it stay a little bit long, but it's already long enough. And we're so close to the end of it. But I found a nice little plum in the enemy carrier fleet. So next time we'll get a chance to see if we can find one or more of them. With that though, thank you still for staying till the end. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. and I'll see you next time. Take care.